Hello everyone, it's Muhammad Arshad, the director of the event, along with my team members Abdul Rafi, Anas, Abdul Majid and Imran. We look forward to bring you the most anticipated event of 2023, YouThrive. Before we further go into the details of the program, let us find out what are some of the important graduate attributes that our friends are lacking.
UTM focuses on 7 graduate attributes: enterprising, adaptability, leadership and teamwork, communication, global citizen, thinking, and scholarship. Our event focuses on the 3 graduate attributes: global citizenship, leadership and development, which also works with teamwork, and self-awareness and emotional intelligence, which falls in adaptability. We chose these 3 attributes to focus on specifically because we found that most UTM students have been lacking in these aspects, and we need to develop these aspects for the betterment of our university and the graduates who are coming out of our university.
So, what is YouThrive? YouThrive Global Leaders is a program that aims to empower the young generations of university technology in Malaysia to be global citizens, therefore transforming them into future leaders which will not only benefit themselves but at the same time the betterment of the community. Now, this event incorporates the values and knowledge learned through a set of online webinars targeting several graduate attributes along with a fully funded leadership trip to South Korea, conducted with cultural visits, sharing sessions regarding entrepreneurship, culture, global awareness, etc. Now, the program timeline for this event, which will commence on October 30th to 15th of December. That's the registration period. Now, the webinar talks will be held on 5th and 6th of January. On the next day will be the participant selection date, which will be held either through quiz or Kahoot. This is subject to change. Now, the winners will be announced via Instagram. So, the event trip will be held on March 1st to March 5th. So here's the event trip timeline to be more specific. So the students will arrive at Incheon International Airport on March 1st. The next day will be their university campus tour. On the 3rd day, the students will explore several cultural heritage. On the 4th day, the students will have a get-together in which they will have their cultural night. Now on the 5th day, the students will depart back to UTM or Malaysia. So here is the event rundown. Now, we have 4 event objectives. So goal 1 will be to give students opportunities to broaden their outlook. Also, to have students act as ambassadors for their own country. Now, to encourage leadership aspirations among students, and also to provide them some knowledge regarding the several backgrounds. Now, for our event goals, for the target participants, the participants will not be limited to a small amount, but rather around 1,500 to 2,000, but only 8 will be the winners. Then also 5 participants will be the committee. So for the target country, as I specified, will be South Korea. Now for the target speakers, there is going to be 3 professional speakers from different backgrounds to talk about the specific graduate attributes. So here will be the invited speakers.
So moving on to our program schedule, which consists of 3 days, and our event schedule, which is 5 days. Within a span of 2 days, we'll be having all our webinar talks and question sessions about them. And on the 3rd day, we'll be having our quiz, and we'll be double checking and verifying, and then we'll be announcing the winners at 9 p.m. And now for our event trip schedule to South Korea. So for the first day, the airport assistance is the assisting setup from the committee for all delegates, and the assistance will be from Incheon International Airport to the hotel. And this assistance means that some of the committees will be in the airport to guide the participants to come in and check using the public transport. The airport assistance is also a registration for the accommodation of delegates. And the first meeting, we'll be welcoming all delegates to build a strong relationship and introduce the staff with them. And in this session, the participants will be divided into groups and will be given a project that they will do during the day. On the 2nd day of the event trip, they'll be going around campus and they'll be getting a tour, and they'll also be going to the Seoul Museum and they'll be exploring it. As for the 3rd day, the main focus will be exploring cultural heritage sites in Seoul. On the fourth day, the focus will be on the seminar and the culture exchange night. The seminars will be on the importance of entrepreneurship and the role of social media and online platforms in spreading culture. As for the financial statement, we have taken time to account for all possible costs. So here in our financial statement for the expenses, we have the expense descriptions and the prices, and it will total up to be 42,700 ringgit. As for the funding, our main source and only source is the 1,500 tickets that we'll be selling, which will give us a total of 43,500, and we'll be using all of this to fund the trip. Moving on to the monitoring and evaluation. In this stage, we'll be making sure that the program is going smoothly and that all participants are satisfied at the end. During the event implementation, we'll be having regular check-ins with all the participants in the webinar sessions and during the trip. And we'll also be having participants interact and respond to their thoughts and feelings in session. After the event is completed, we'll be having all participants fill out a survey about the overall event rating and what they learned and if they have any concerns or questions.
The importance of this program of improvement graduate attribute for student and for UTM itself. First, for students, enhancing the student to attend such programs in future. Improve of soft skills, enhancing social abilities and understanding. High vibes may help to alleviate stress, increase career stability and satisfaction, ability to make impact on the community, and getting special internship with advantages. For UTM, ranking and reputation improvements, additional supporting from government, increasing of education level and financial benefits.